Hello everybody. Hi, it's Willow Wren. Hope everyone is doing wonderful today. I have my wonderful sound engineer and videographer here with me today. His name is Jeff Barger. I want to thank him very much for helping. Say hello.
Hello.
Today the video is going to be more on a paranormal level, but I had gone down with a girlfriend of mine. Her name is Brittany, and we were leaving, and we had gone underneath the railroad track, and I had this overwhelming feeling of adrenaline, like I was falling, fear, panic, just a horrible feeling. And I looked at her and I said, I just felt some spirit, some entity's emotions, and I believe that this person had fallen from the railroad tracks. But I had said that I would return back and see what I could find, and I ended up going back several times. It felt like, it's almost like I could see it, not like right in front of me, not like my eyes, but I could see it in my mind's eye. A young girl falling, and I was feeling her emotions when it happened. That's the best way I can describe it.
Now, the first time you did an EVP session down at the Broad River, you were asking questions, doing your basic EVP session.
Right.
And the first EVP that I picked up in the studio was an answer to a question. What question did you ask her?
I had asked if she knew she was dead. Sometimes spirits, they don't know that they have passed on. A lot of times if it's a tragic or a sudden death, they could be stuck in their death state, or they could be really, really confused, not knowing that they have passed on. So, and what's weird is that's not a normal question that I ask, but for some reason that day I asked that question.
Do you know you're dead?
I did not know. Just a few days ago that I went, and I stayed a little bit longer and answered or asked several more questions, but we ended up getting some pretty good information.
Yes, the first question, well, it wasn't really a question. It was basically a statement that you wanted to tell her that...
Yeah, I was letting her know. Yeah, I was letting her know that I had heard her voice, and that I was telling her thank you, and that I was really glad that she was able to speak to me. And her response was, "Good.
We heard you. We heard your voice."
Now, the next question, well, actually, it wasn't a question. That wasn't a question either. It's really wild how that one happened. Is that you were interrupted on the phone?
Right. My son called in, and my ringtone is crazy. Very, very crazy. It scares people in the store when it goes off. If they're like, "What in the hell is that?" But I had stopped the EVP session, and when I got done talking to Corey, I started it back up, and I apologized to her, saying I hope it didn't scare her.
Somebody interrupted us. I hope it didn't scare you away.
You had asked, what year is it?
Right. Right, what year is it? And this one's a little bit, we're kind of 50-50 on this one. So when you listen to it, if you hear something different, tell us down on the comments. Let us know.
What year is it?
We don't know exactly what that is.
Because it doesn't coincide with the question. I know she didn't commit suicide.
Right.
I know she didn't, because if that's the fact, then she would probably know she's dead because she intended to do it. I believe she either fell or was pushed.
Right.
Or it might not even be a girl at all. It may be some other entity that is just playing with me, because they're notorious for posing as other things. So you got to be really careful with dealing with the paranormal, because you never know 100% exactly what you're dealing with. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Mr. Barger, for helping us today. And today's was about paranormal, and our future videos will be about all different kinds of things. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Willow Wren saying goodbye.